Welcome to Facebook for the Blind, your look at the downfall of Western civilization through the best memes we can find each week. Ladies and gentlemen, both and neither, guys and gals, and all our in-between pals, thanks for joining us for another episode of Facebook for the Blind, where we celebrate the week's memes so you don't have to. I am joined by my beautiful co-host, Quiet Michael.
What? Hi.
Like and subscribe for more witty banter like that, and also dialing it in from the left coast, Brain Damage.
Shoo!
And we are going to have some funny memes for you. But first, a patented, trademark, copyrighted, absolutely essential part of every single show. You know it. You love it. Stop telling me you don't. Dialing it in. They didn't want to appear on camera, so I'm putting them on camera. That's Coop and JP right there, enjoying some lovely original House of Pancakes, and it was good times all around. I didn't think I liked the graininess though, so I just told some AI to do a smidge of polish up, and suddenly it's Meet the Founders. They're apparently our accessibility strategist for Facebook for the Blind. I'm a technology innovator. And we also have our in-house music advocate. So meet the founders of Facebook for the Blind. And tune in for another episode of Facebook for the Blind. All bangers, no repeats. The music beforehand. That's the way it rolls, man. So
All bangers, no mash. You should say all bangers, no mash. Also, I have no fucking idea what you're talking about, and I've been on this show all along.
I like how you ran two different. You're trying to do two different British attacks here. I don't remember you
British attacks.
Always going after the limeys. And I mean, sure, Britain's trash. I'm with you, but you know, you want me to start firing back with the lime? Oh, fuck it.
I don't like Great Britain because they culturally appropriate my teeth.
Okay. Episode 270 of Facebook for the Blind. And remember, today's secret concept is emotionally potent oversimplification. Hey, kids, do y'all remember what we do anytime we hear somebody say the secret concept? Scream real loud. Scream real loud. Hey, it's day 58 of Schrodinger's turtle. Rigor tortoise, any day now. By the way, I don't believe anything, but I do have many suspicions. My man, Robert Anton Wilson, or Raw. No, you know what I'm talking about. We got some funny memes, but first we have to do the depressing news. Ah.
Hell yeah.
Oh, fuck. You're going to make me check the news.
For number one.
Been an amazing day. So much freaking news. Hey, up in Wisconsin, Francesca Hong, who is a Democratic socialist, is going in a nice little head-to-head showdown. So I'm looking forward to those live election results. Elsewhere, there are some other weird facts. See here that Washington Post is super worried about socialists becoming really popular. So that's everywhere, including the ostensibly liberal stuff. Trump endorsed Senator Darlene Graham, and you're like, Graham, why do I know that name? Oh, because she's Lindsey Graham's sister, who's just filling in. Not that she's got any, experience. but after day 58 of Mitch McConnell not even calling in sick, I mean, I guess anybody can do the job. Anybody. I mean, really, yeah, anybody can do the job. So there you go. Hey, OpenAI has found evidence that other AI agents have escaped containment. Isn't that a fun phrase? Escaped containment as it widens its hacking probe. So lots of AIs have just escaped and gone rogue and gone out into the world. And
now we have AI snitching on other AI?
Dude. Do people want Skynet? Because this is how you get Skynet. Anyway.
I would rather that than a punk ass bitch and snitch fucking AI. You know what I mean?
I don't know, man. If snitch AIs get stitches, then I'm down, but I don't know how that's feasible.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah. Anyway, yes, your good buddy Justin Peterson, friend of the show, Justin J. Peterson.
Justin J. Peterson. Also, I don't know this guy. I know the other Justin Jones.
Shh, Jesus Christ. Like, we don't lie about friends of the show on this show or taking that out of post. Oh. Anyway, he is proceeding. This is your Democratic nominee. So, very thrilled about that. Very excited about that candidate in Tennessee. Hey, speaking of Tennessee, Representative Tim Burchard has introduced the Protection Against Mass Surveillance Act, which would ban federal agencies from buying, operating, or accessing flock cameras or similar mass surveillance systems, declaring, get a dadgum warrant. Like, I don't know, man, between this guy's advocacy for like a UAP, UFO disclosure and this kind of stuff, I like the cut of his jib. I hate to admit it. But anyway, Tim Burchard, dadgummit. Meanwhile, boring stories from Urbana, unidentified flying object in Urbana turns out to be a police drone. Womp, womp, womp.
Boo.
Right? Bummer. It's like double bummer. It's like double bummer word score. Uh, Lindsey Graham is actually having his name applied to a joint air base, U.S. Air Force Joint Base Lindsey Graham, for a key C-17 base in South Carolina, named after him. To which the world reacted, "Her?" Hey, I liked it. Anyway, funniest story that's come out this week is that when the president was over in Turkey and you heard that he couldn't take his new Qatar plane because Iran threatened him, and that new Qatar plane doesn't have all the defensive systems that a regular good Air Force One does. So the Secret Service shuttled him into an airport catering cart, put him into a catering truck, and snuck him out on, I believe, a C-17 instead, to divert him and all. But we found out about all this because I believe it's Senator Blumenthal. He said, well, so what did you tell all the people that you let ride on Air Force One, like the reporters and the staffers and all the people that you put onto that defenseless Qatari plane that Iran thought you were on? Which is very silly. Anyway, this was all happening too on a day when Trump had said that we were in a ceasefire, declared a ceasefire with Iran, and then proceeded to bomb the living shit out of them all day. To which Iran responded, we definitely don't have a plot to shoot down Air Force One. Just a whole day of stuff like that. It's very fun, very weird. Yeah, we like to always close out these shows with a nice heartwarming animal closer because we have so much depressing news. We got to have a heartwarming animal closer. That's the way the big dogs do it in the depressing news. And I wanted to introduce you to my new favorite flavor. Check out this hummingbird that's wearing those furry boots from the disco era. I mean, come on, look at that. That's amazing. I was really digging it, and I thought you might want to take a little peek how it looks like, boogieing down. But this boogieing down booted racket tail hummingbird.
The bird G's.
Named for its racket like little tail feathers, these adorable little white puffy boots on the legs there. But I was just like, oh my God, I've never seen a bird just so like absolutely ready to get down. Check it out. Do some disco. Ba-boom. Anyway, that is your heartwarming animal closer, and that is the closer of the news, bringing to close all the things that are worthy of reporting for August 11th, 2026. Handing it off to my beautiful co-star, Quiet Michael, for what I assume is a nice, average round one.
Round one.
Wrong, Eric. Here comes a big long round one.
Oh my.
Kicking it off with Chronic Nation, friend of the show, Chronic Nation, sent to me by TD. I'll have you know. He's still in spirit.
Oh, I see how he's playing
a
now.
party bus,
Yeah.
but you just get to smoke weed, watch horror movies, eat snacks all night long while someone drives you through cemeteries and haunted locations.
Oh, down. Totally. Take my money.
I would never do this. I would
love
be
that.
so scared. Like, no way. I'll be honest, I had to ask who this guy is. Evidently he's on SNL now.
Oh, wow.
I've
News
been
to
pretty
me.
busy, but
Yeah.
quote catalog, friend of the show, quote catalog
Hey, quote.
says this Marcelo Hernandez stepped out in New York in a green dog print sweatshirt, shorts, and loafers with socks. I do want to draw your attention to uh-oh. Why can't I move it?
Oh, White Sox and that's weird.
Yeah. It also looks like the loafers, these are slides.
Huh.
This heel's coming off. You see that?
Yeah.
Anyway, friend of the show, Jay Step says, "Welcome back, Princess Diana."
Oh. I'm going to relay that there were lots of chuckles in the room here.
Dye Workwear, friend of the show, Dye Workwear, also just a fucking inspiration to us all. If you give a shit about suits at all, follow Dye
Oh,
Work.
yeah.
Love
I
him.
thought you were kidding last time, and then I looked and I was like, oh my God.
No, 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 no. This guy's
Yeah.
taught me everything I know about suits.
Yeah.
He is always talking about men who wear dark colored suits and dark colored suit pants or slacks
Yeah.
with this like bright brown color shoes. And he
Mm.
says, "This is what you guys look like in this shoe color." And then next he has what are Donald Duck's nephews? Huey, Dewey,
Huey,
and
Dewey, and Louie.
Huey,
Yeah.
Dewey, and Louie with their fucking feet. It is what they look like. You're right. We agree. You're always right. Hollabecca underscore cha. So it's like Hollabecca at cha, kind of. You know what I mean? It's like a
Yeah.
two thing.
Got it.
She wants to know how often am I supposed to be changing my gender fluid? I thought I could get through that one. I thought if I went fast, I would get through it. It's such a stupid joke. I don't know how many more I have, but I know which one I'm
Oh.
stopping on. So we're just gonna go until we see Mount Rushmore. Big Gen X Bear, friend of the show, Big Gen X Bear. He says we all agree that crop dusting first class cabins is the only way to board a plane, right? I've never done it any other way. Fuck them. The Ori says me and my one bedroom apartment looking at $5 million houses. And it's this picture. I don't even know what show this is. Not Family Guy, but
American Dad.
American
I don't
Dad.
watch it.
And this is the alien, and he's all sparkly for some reason, and he's having a martini, and he says, I don't like that bathroom. Echo Hen 928 says, I got the COVID vaccine while I was breastfeeding my newborn, and now 5.5 years later, his teeth are starting to fall out. So,
Ooh.
yeah. Mystical dot ASF, that's right, friend of the show, mystical as fuck, says, which part of Jesus' story made you think he liked crosses? And look, it's a keen observation. It's just
Sure. Yeah.
also been observed by none other than Bill Hicks. And I love that the pinned comment is from friend of the show, Sure Spock, who says, stolen from Bill Hicks, but thanks for the opportunity to point that out so I can tell people to watch Bill Hicks. Who are you, Dennis Leary? Boom! Sure
Nice.
Spock is absolutely fucking setting fires over here. And finally, for round one, keeping the whole in wholesome, we have Sinfully Sweet XO, friend of the show, Sinfully Sweet XO, who says, ever seen the back of Mount Rushmore? And then there's just a picture of the back of Mount Rushmore. So I don't know why that's funny, except it
Because there's a stone dick right there.
looks like a big ding dong. And that's all I got for round one. Kicking it over to you, brain damage.
That's called a stone dick,
Give him
Yeah.
the LBJ.
which is also what they call me when I get stoned.
Oh,
We're going to start this one out with an AI cartoon from somebody named Caroline
I hope
Bloodloo.
there's more than one of these, brain.
Yeah. Yeah, everybody's complaining about the AI flyers these days and AI cartoons. This one has like a gigantic sea dragon with like a tablecloth that he's using
yeah.
as a bib. He looks very happy to snack on what seems to be a pirate ship and says, "What do sea monsters eat? Fish and chips. Fish and chips."
Oh.
Wonk, wonk, wonk. Cuban guy has a picture of AI Friday, but it looks to be Lawrence Fishburne and Keanu Reeves with I don't remember the lady's name who played Trinity. But Lawrence Fishburne
What's her
is
name?
Craig, Keanu Reeves is Smokey, and Trinity is Felicia, and it just says bye Trinity. Neo and Morpheus are annoyed this Friday. Dun, dun, dun.
Carrie Ann Moss,
Shouts out Carrie Ann Moss, mad love and leather pants all around.
friend of the show.
Friend of the show.
This one's a stinking pile of memes, and it has the original Craig and Day Day, but you can tell they are also AI'd in, and they're just saying, "Damn, what did little Kim do to herself?" And it is just a picture of little Kim, the new little Kim. Like
Oh, what the
Sammy
shit?
Sosa is embarrassed of this. Okay,
Dude, that's like Mar-a-Lago face. Oh, I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy.
You know,
Ooh.
she was
yeah,
my
I don't
first
know what
crush.
the fuck that is. You ever seen
She
those
was-
twin brothers that look like lions? They're like
No.
billionaires.
Oh, yeah,
Anyways,
yeah, yeah. Yeah, I know what you're talking
well,
about.
this is all the puppet Joan Rivers face, and Joan Rivers is rolling in her grave right now with me saying that. I'm sorry,
Listen,
Joan.
Lil Kim was my first poster ever. I was like 9 years old.
Mike, you should have been into Tony Braxton instead. Sorry.
No way,
both,
dude.
both are absolute trash at music, so you should have just been into like.
I didn't even know. I didn't even know she was a
Fucking drink some
musician. I
Pepsi,
just knew she
motherfucker.
was
Drink
beautiful,
some goddamn Pepsi.
and I knew she was
Grown
for
up.
the streets. That's all I knew about Lil Kim. She looked like a bad one.
Yeah. Let's go see. That's bad, all right. Anyways, now we got stinking pile of memes, but this one has Sonic the Hedgehog as Craig, and we've got Shadow the Hedgehog, or Knuckles actually, as Smokey, and I guess this pink hedgehog's name is Amy because it says "Bye, Amy." Typical day in South Central Green Hill Zone.
Green Hills.
Okay, I can't hum. And then Stinking Pile of Memes has Patrick Starr as Smokey, SpongeBob SquarePants as Craig, and we see Sandy the Squirrel as Felicia, and it says, "Bye, Sandy. Sometime later." And then we've got Bye Melina with Sub-Zero as Smokey and Scorpion as Craig. And then we've got Melina as Felicia, and it says, "Get out of here!" Yeah, I just wanted to do all those memes together just to do that Mortal Kombat one. That was the only reason
It's
I
worth it.
stuck SpongeBob and Patrick in there, the Shadow, and anyways, this one's a 3-panel from Transformers bot posting. Says, "Isn't this what the new RoboSen product basically is?" And its first panel is Optimus Prime is dead. Second panel, they put some sunglasses on him. And third panel,
Oh,
it's Weekend at Primes, and you see Hot Rod, and I don't remember the blue guy's name, but they're carrying an all gray Optimus Prime like he is Weekend at Bernie's. I'm pretty
nice.
sure that's a who's the guy that died? McConnell, Fauci, one of those fuck nuggets. Anyways,
I love you
McConnell.
so much, Brain. Yeah.
He's like a cartoon. He's just like above politics. You know?
It's like dead and alive at the same time, depending on what they need.
yeah, it's like Schrodinger's box, but the box that they put me in is just a box of weed. Kind humor actually. And somebody named Marshall Tanquist says wordplay. And somebody named Sam Sharma at Serious Sam with a 3 instead of an E in Serious. He says, "Someone said that Robocop should be canonically a transformer and his name should be changed to Stop the Miscrime. Stop the Miscrime, you guys." That's fucking cool.
I don't hate it.
And then we have some. I'm assuming this is AI, but it's just an action figure that says, "I'd buy that for $1," and it is the guy from
Oh, yeah.
RoboCop as
Yeah.
a Lego action figure, saying, "I'd buy that for $1," and I would actually buy that for more than $1. That's just cool as fuck. I'd pay more than $1 for that.
Nice.
This one's the last one for me for this round. Blamuel L. Jackson, friend of the show, has a poster of Rocky.
Oh, God.
But here we have Michael Jackson's face photoshopped into Rocky, and it's labeled Rocky.
Oh, God.
Handing it off to you, Eric.
Guys, I'm on record now. 100% of the times, I hate the memes but I love hearing Brain do Michael Jackson. It makes me giddy. Fantastic. All right. Moving on to the ostensibly
Gotta go.
wholesome round. Round one, allegedly numero uno. And I put kittens on it to remind you. You know, I put a kitten title card here.
Good job,
Wholesome.
Eric.
Thank you. Friend of the show, Kristen Unakis, has reposted this from Brittany Drake. And she says, this is my favorite, actually. And they have reposted Snub Nose Frankenstein. Snub Dog says, you never gonna hear me say, I hate to break it to you. I love breaking it to motherfuckers. That's one of my favorite things to do.
It's my friend Jeff. As soon as somebody dies, Jeff can't wait to call me. He's like, hey, are you sitting down? Sorry to be the one to tell you. I'm like, you're not fucking sorry. You love being the one to tell me when people die.
Yeah. I think you're talking about me and changed my name to Jeff, but fuck you. Okay, go ahead.
Honestly, I was talking about Jeff, but now that I think of it, that's exactly who you are in this friend circle.
All right, everybody shut up. The original Church of Sarcasm has a post from Ria Nawawai, posted from another group, and it's a wedding invitation. Teresa and Jason's wedding. There's a 3 p.m. ceremony. We've got dinner at 5:30, 6:30 is party time. And if you look real close, at 3:30 p.m., we've got horse ovaries
Not again.
in a receiving line. I don't even know how to really. I really hadn't tried to imagine what that would look like.
Not the receiving line.
You got horse ovaries here in the receiving line, eh? And
I've seen some misspellings of hors d'oeuvres before, but that's fucking bad.
I bet it was AI.
Am I right?
Absolutely golden. Chiquita at Chiquita Brands with a check mark, so you know it's the real brand, said, we just overthrown the government of Brazil.
Oh, no. That's their history. What is this about?
And then they replied to themselves and it says, we apologize to those who have been served a misleading message from a fake Chiquita account. We have not overthrown a government since 1954.
Okay. All right. That makes more sense.
I don't know if I got it from founding Zaddy, George Hussein Kruk.
That's not a thing we say, Eric.
But George Hussein Cruikshank definitely would have this in his meme collection because he's got a full-on.
He should send it to him.
Also,
I mean, listen, Chiquita did overthrow government in order to keep bananas cheap. But have you noticed it's 2026? Bananas are still cheap as fuck, dude. Yeah. Like,
but to most Americans, Dulles is just the name on an airport. I'm sorry, but moving on.
Whatever.
Loving it. Hey, friend of the show, Randy passed this one along. He said that, there's a lot of people that are talking about cutting down these flock cameras or trying to set these AI data centers on fire, but maybe check this out. And he sent me an ad for giant bamboo seeds. Print quality. They're only $10. Apparently they get huge. You can create a whole ornamental bamboo, privacy screen, hedges, landscapes. And as I understand, it's extremely invasive and difficult to get rid of. So brought to you by Giant Bamboo. Existential Comics, find me on Blue Sky with a blue check mark at Existential Coms, says communism is good in theory, but in practice it usually just ends up being destroyed in a military coup financed by the CIA. So remember that, kids. Talk to your children about communism. Friend of the show, R. Gel at R-Gel says, just come into the U.S. legally. It's not that hard, says Timothy, who was born in the U.S. and breastfed until age 12. If I was in your position, I would have come legally, says Becky, who thinks the definition of a tough life is getting heartbroken by Matt for the 8th time. Tough break, Becky. I really like this show, The Majority Report, although they talk really slow, and generally I put it on double speed, and if I could put it any faster, I would. But this week was pretty funny because they took on Bill Maher, and I really hate Bill Maher, so I was thrilled about that. And Sam says, Bill Maher is ironic because he's supposedly very anti-religion. But as it turns out, he's more anti-religion about some religions. Which, if you look at the pattern, sure, you made religious and you're against religion, but boy, you really hate some and you really don't give others a huge pass. It's amazing. It's fascinating. Anyway, good times. Also, later on in the show, Sam Cedar killing me with, yeah, things are working out pretty good with the system we have right now. It's weird that so many people are voting for Mom Donnie and liking the work that he's doing.
Yeah. What's going on with
It's
that?
not, I've been making memes. I didn't do that 6 years ago. We started this shit, but I had a lot of fun with it. That is the end of my ostensibly wholesome round one. Uh, Throwing it back to you, Quiet Mike.
Good.
Oh man,
Here comes some
applause.
funny
I get
memes.
used to this.
Kicking off round two, the ostensibly second
Oh,
round.
and the speakers have gone out for the first time.
Well, your mic's still working. So, Lol Whatinator, friend of the show, Lol Whatinator. No, I'm sorry. Before that, Rebel Yelliex says, grown ass man hitting a vape. Bitch, you look like Thomas the Train. Lol Whatinator has a picture of an upset Thomas the Train, and he says, and that's a bad thing. How exactly? Jonathan.apex, friend of the show, Jonathan.apex. He
Hey,
says,
Johnny.
funny how millennials will happily spend $25 for an iced frappe dolce latte, but spending $845,000 for a two-bedroom starter home is suddenly considered too much. Pocket_princess, friend of the show, Pocket_princess, says, why be a mean girl when you could be a median girl or even a mode girl? You get that one, Brain? It's an average.
Oh, shit.
That's an
Shit.
average joke.
It's an average joke. Oh, closing on that. That's it. That's the line. That's the line.
It's Amanda Bray. It's Amanda Bray.
Thanks.
Says me trying to consume more protein. And it's a picture of, I don't know what this movie is, but it's Matthew McConaughey who's got his hand up on the window. He's got a big idea and he says cigarettes, but with protein in them.
Mm. Dude, for years I've been saying vitamin cigarettes. I do it. I do it.
Dopamine_dysfunction, which is a good description of this panel, says, I think the
Hey, Dope.
first 3 seconds of being microwaved would feel so cozy. Corey Beth says, it's the hum. I think I got a couple more. Who could know? Jamie Campbell Comedy, friend of the show, Jamie Campbell Comedy says, I got the COVID vaccine in 2021, all the boosters too. Last night, the transmission went out in my 2015 Toyota Corolla. Before the vaccine, my transmission was fine. So, make it make sense. Thanks, Fauci. Gothic snack, but thick is spelled with two C. It's like GOTHICC. You get what I mean? She's saying she's gothic, but also that she's like kind of fat. So Gothic snack says, shit.
Come on, man.
My
Come on.
fucking kid just walked in the room. Fucking cover your ears. Gothic snack says, a banana nutted in this bread. Listen, if that happens again, Eric, I'm gonna make you fucking read it, and I'm gonna mute my computer.
Hey, Parker.
Oh, Parker. She ran up the stairs. For our listeners, my 16-year-old ran up the stairs. The Pop Light, friend of the show, the Pop Light, says the moth my landlord painted over, and it's a picture of Dolly Parton in an all white fucking getup. I don't know where I'm supposed to stop. This is my last meme. It's from friend of the show, Croc Martins.
Oh,
it's a picture of like shit kickers. What do you call shit kickers? Combat boots. It's a picture of like combat boots, like Docs, except they're Crocs. And it says, every day we stray further from God.
yeah. Fuck yeah.
I fucking hate it. Anyway, that's all I have for round two, the ostensibly second round. Kicking it over to Brain Damage.
The crazy thing is that shit kickers is what my dad used to call cowboy movies, and Crocs were the shoes in the movie Idiocracy because they thought it was too ridiculous for anybody to ever wear them. But here we are.
Yeah.
Let's try this. This one
Shit
is
kickers are steel toe boots you wear to like Kick shit
I
out of
don't
it.
know. My dad used to call. He used to watch cowboy movies and kung fu movies. I absolutely hated the cowboy movies and loved the kung fu ones.
Love the kung fu movies.
I love the
Yikes.
cowboy movies. What
Yeah,
can I say? I'm that
but
kind of
he would
white.
whip my ass when I get into a fight and not use my kung fu stance. It was amazing. So Station 513 Ghostbusters has a cartoon
Hey.
picture of four of Pac-Man's ghosts. The green and the yellow are closing their eyes. The red one is surprised, and the blue one is inside of the Ghostbusters ghost trap. That is his coffin. That's cool as fuck. And so, in honor of that, I did a couple of Ghostbuster memes. Photoshop's Made
Aw.
has a Ghostbusters meme of not Slimer, but what's the ghost name? It's just the ghost.
Oh,
The logo.
yeah. What?
The logo has Mike Tyson's tattoo on its face,
Oh,
and all
shit.
three of the Ghostbusters are Mike Tyson, and it is labeled Ghostbusters.
Ah.
Because of his speech impediment.
Yeah. I love how he looks like Dan Aykroyd up here though. That's the name, right? And this
Yeah.
one's Jack Black, not the real one. As you see, we zoom in. That is not the real Jack Black. That's some other guy. But it is.
Okay.
He says, "Oh snap! It's about to get real up in here," and that's because they have Dan Aykroyd back there as a Ghostbuster behind the film Ghost
Oh,
with Patrick
in
Swayze
Ghost.
and
Sure.
Demi. What's her name? Demi Moore, Demi Lovato, Demi something,
Demi,
right?
Demi
God?
Moore, not Demi Lovato.
Demi Moore. Okay, I was right the first time. You guys could have stopped me there instead of just letting me go on and embarrass myself
Kutcher.
like
It's
that.
Demi Kutcher.
Yeah, well, there's videos out there of her totally making out with some little kids. So to
Ew.
me,
Also, the ghost from the Ghostbusters logo is named No Ghost.
his name is No Ghost. All right,
Huh.
I'm going back. Now we're
Weird.
gonna call him No Ghost.
Remember because he had the
That's
sign
what Mike
around him that
Tyson
said
speak.
no?
Yeah.
You guys get
All
it.
right, this is cool because we got Dr. Frankenstein, Dr. Frankenstein, however you want to say
Hey.
it, potato. I don't even want to pronounce this guy's name.
It's definitely Frankenstein.
Trigger Elgison.
Sigtrigger Eggleston.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna have Eric read all the names from now on.
I'm stupid good with stupid names.
This one says it's a picture of the show Everybody Loves Raymond, but there's his whole family there, and instead of Raymond, there's Dustin Hoffman, and it says Everybody Loves Rain Man.
Wow.
Hell yeah.
317 toothpicks. 317 toothpicks.
Definitely
Yeah.
Swap at 4 o'clock. Yeah, definitely.
Dr. Frankenstein with a regular person's name, Josue Charlatan. This one's Everybody Loves Raymond, but instead of Raymond being there, it's Raekwon the chef from the Wu-Tang Clan. Everybody loves Raekwon.
It's
Hell
the
yeah.
woo.
why I wore
You
these
got a
hats
woo
tonight.
out of here.
So I wish I had yellow gloves. Anyways, this one's Arkin memes. It's a picture of Big Pun,
Oh.
but it's got Ed O'Neill's face on it and is labeled Al Pundy.
I don't like it.
Blamuel L. Jackson's back. He has a picture of Adam Sandler as Jason Momoa's Aquaman, and it's just labeled Aquaman. That's a Waterboy joke, but the way he would say it would be Aquaman, spitting the Coca-Cola, H2O. Kind humor, actually, yeah. My Adam Sandler voice is not as good as my hee, but Marshall Tenquist is back. I think we did Tenquist before. They say wordplay. Somebody named Sarah Z at Mary Sue Ryder says an influencer werewolf named Lycan. Subscribe.
Boo.
You get fruit cup.
Rotten Potatoes there with Mike Kirkin Bakaboo. And it's a picture of the movie
It's definitely a
Kung Fu
real
Hustle.
name.
But it's the old Asian woman with the curlers in her hair smoking a cigarette, and instead of the old Asian, the young Asian man that's in Kung Fu Hustle, it is Russell Crowe, and it is labeled Kung Fu Russell.
I forgot
I
about
just love
Kung Fu
that
Hustle.
movie. Yeah, I was like,
Wow.
this
I wanna
is
see
a
that again.
mediocre meme, but I love that movie so much that you know what?
Yeah.
I'm not letting you fuckers forget about it.
Thanks, man.
I think this one's the last one for me for this round. This one's dumbass photoshops by Joel, and it is just a picture of some sea life. There is a sea creature with 8 tentacles. I think AI maybe put it in one too many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, 9 tentacles. But it has a red-tailed hawk or some kind of hawk's face on it. Yeah, it's called Hoctopus. Not Hoctoopus, though. That is disgusting, Eric. Get your mind out of the gutter, sir. Passing it off to you.
It's a better joke, though.
Oh, all right. Doing the interstitial round, round 2. It'll do as we say.
Poop.
Anti-QAnon memes, friend of the show, Joe Kleinschmidt has a repost from Max Liebman at beige.party. Says, weird how nobody's AI has gone rogue, broken containment, and become profitable.
Yeah, weird.
Interesting. I love this one. I'm sorry, but I did one with Sammy Hagar and just like the little, no 55, but the Schrodinger's turtle day 55. And I just put, a Sammy Hagar lyric on top of it with 55 because that's how my brain works.
How your
the other
brain
night
doesn't work.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what I mean?
The other
Like
night,
saying the same thing.
yeah. So anyway, there's a turtle and it's dead and it's not dead at the same time, depending on what we needed to do.
Kind of like Mitch McConnell, if you think about it.
Whoa.
Sorry, dude. I'll shut the fuck up. I'll mute.
You're like Memento Mori came to life, reminding us all of death. Yeah. The other 98% has a repost from Unusual Wales who says Senator Mitch McConnell has said that he will now work from home, at least temporarily, per CNBC. And Lisa A311 says, rate my work from home setup. We have some shoes and legs from inside a pine box.
Yeah, he's
Pretty
probably
efficient.
dead.
He's dead. Controversial political memes for anti-establishment human beings has a post from Casey Childs, friends of the show. Says something I feel we can all agree with, LOL. And we see mom and the kids waiting for dad to come home. He's walking up the sidewalk, but mom is holding a knife and labeled leftists. The boy is labeled liberals. He's got a knife. And his sister is labeled conservatives, and she's got a knife. And dad coming home is labeled flock cameras.
Get that motherfucker. Get him.
I haven't seen this many people united about hating crap since daylight savings, man. Pretty freaking cool, if you ask me. Here we have a picture of Charlie Kirk, and he's got his hands out. He's just asking questions. How many South and Central Americans does the CIA need to kill before you realize socialism is bad? Found in the wild. But I bet you anything George has a copy of it. I should send it to him just to make sure, though. Here we have a picture of Mr. What's this dipshit's name? Oh, God. Kevin O'Leary. He's got some dumbass name, too, like Mr. Big Shot.
He's actually a disgrace to all Irish people. And that is fucking hard to do.
That's awesome. I'm glad. Duly noted. Duly noted. All right. Well, friend of the show and founding Zaddy, George Hussein Cruikshank.
No.
Reposted this picture of George O'Leary in a gold lame jacket, looking very masculine. And DEI young boy at Antifa scapegoat has reposted, last night I took my daughter for a walk so she could say goodnight to the neighborhood stray cats. And that 130-minute period of my life was more meaningful and valuable than any minute of Kevin O'Leary's life put together. Because Umar, blue checkmark, has posted this picture of Kevin O'Leary, and it says, he wept when Rolex gave him a watch even its own staff had never seen. Quote, Grown men weep just looking at pictures of this mystical beast. Does it exist? I got on my knees and begged for it. Friend of the show, Chris says, "Oh, buddy, if he isn't on a list, he probably should be." And I was like, "And what is with his obsession with getting on his knees?" It's just, that is wow. Anyway, Kevin
Fucking
O'Leary.
lace curtain Irish. You know what I mean?
Heyo.
Okay. Houston Rockwood has this repost of a beautiful picture of Tom Hanks from A League of Their Own, where one of the baseball girls is crying, and he is screaming at her and labeled me, explaining there are no bailouts in capitalism, and the girl crying labeled fake capitalism, like Kevin O'Leary. And this is another fun one. I liked it from the left and the right. They were like, "Yeah, if your company needs a bailout, fuck you." Other smaller, more efficient companies should take over. And I was like, wow. Another thing we all seem to agree on. Isn't that interesting? Existential Crisis. And if you're not following Existential Crisis, you're missing out. He is a home healthcare nurse with a PhD in his field, and he does a daily analysis on the state of many of the decrepit and currently dying members of the DC crowd. And here he is talking about a dementia patient who has forgotten how to do his own hair. This made quite a few people's eyebrows raise, but that is a substantially thicker toupee. That is a toupee, is what's basically going on, that has been woven into his hair. Home healthcare nurse explains that when you get to the point where you can't take care of your own hygiene, because he's been doing his own hair and makeup for years. I mean, clear nobody could do that the way he could. You know what I mean? He's got the spray technique and all of it down to a science. Anyway, after this appearance at 9:15 a.m. on August 6th, there were just tons of photos that were posted by everyone out there. This one was captioned "Toupee, what toupee?" And we have a blonde toupee weave on top of Bill Clinton, Joe Biden, George W. Bush, and Obama. By the way, too,
about the tan suit. Wait till they see this.
I know, right? I gotta say too, Obama rocking straight blonde hair. That's funny. That if he ever did a wig like this, that would slay at like the correspondence dinner.
Honestly, Biden still looks cool.
He does. He does.
Honestly, I can't tell if Obama looks more like The Rock or O.J. Simpson here.
Either way, fucking cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah. The roasting started immediately. As I mentioned, this was happening at like 9:15 in the morning. And I mean, just the memes galore. I'm not going to bore you with all of them, but one of my favorites. From A Mouthful of Cherries is this one from MAGA Devil Dog. MAGA Devil Dog. And that bouffant is enormous. He looks like a Dr. Seuss character. You know what I mean? Like, it's a big old poofy. Anyway, he's in front of Air Force Two.
Cat in the Hat.
Anyway, yeah.
No,
Cat in
Marine
the Hat.
One. Marine One.
Marine. Grazie. Here we have a headline breaking from one of my former employers. Breaking: President contemplating resignation from the presidency and a return to NBC. Got a lot of upvotes. A lot of people's hopes were raised, at that headline. So I thought I would share. I didn't think the face-eating leopards would eat my face. Poster John Sandberg has reposted PCs_blue checkmark. Says, I bet a lot of people are deleting their "I was vaccinated" profile picture frame photos right about now. ... You were warned. Crying, laughing emoji. And MJ Merritt 2014 says, one of my anti-vax high school classmates still has her "I trust my immune system" banner on her Facebook profile picture. I guess it will stay there forever, considering she's dead from COVID and can't put up a new pic.
Well, I don't know. Listen, can somebody explain to me the setup for this joke, though? Because nobody's disproving vaccines. What the fuck?
Oh, as a matter of fact, Secretary of Health and Human Services, RFK, who had the shakes. We got to see him at the White House, and he had the shakes in his hands and his neck and his head. And there was a lot of, well, there was a lot of speculation. It was like, was it the DTs from alcohol withdrawal, or was it a symptom of COVID, or was it a symptom of heroin withdrawal, or was
Eating
it
raw bear meat or whatever the fuck.
was it was it the worm in his brain, or was it the doing cocaine off toilet seats? Because I'm not a diagnostician. I just saw him shaking while the president was fighting hard to stay awake because all of his tolerance to stimulants is off the chart, and they can't keep him awake anymore. It's pretty funny. Um, oh man, and I missed one. God damn it! I was so proud of this one too.
Oh no.
Just it's a toupee, but you see, it's an orange tabby cat that's wrapped around his head in exactly the same style. It's anyway, just brilliant stuff going on here. Um, I think that was that was it, and that was the end of my irreverent round two, interstitially speaking.
Good
Handing
job,
it back.
Eric.
What? Thanks, appreciate it.
Yeah.
I'm going to remind you that haircut is not always bad, Eric. Ron Vi had the same haircut.
No.
So, Ivan Earn.
He always walks around with his orange cat on his head. My bad. I didn't mean to interrupt you. Quiet.
It's okay, man. Ivan Earn says, "Go on, impress us. What's your flex/talent?" Batman replies, "I'm Batman." Batman's been on fire this week. Ruth Namanu says, "What is one thing you would tell your younger self?" Batman says, "Don't go to the theater." Lo-Fi Girl says, "Meow." Batman says, "I should call her." Sorry. Friend of the show and Eric's former employer, The Onion, is here.
Hey.
Picture of some scientists looking at a dolphin on a slab of concrete, and it says, "Study: dolphins not so intelligent on land." So it's true. Next up, we have Trash Can Paul, keeping it fucking filthy out here. He's got a picture of what's this actor's name? Batman?
Christian Bale.
Christian Bale,
but from American Psycho. Yeah. And he says he's smoking a cigarette and he's looking smug as fuck. And it says, "Quit your job, start your own company, take the risk." That's how I went from making $5,000 a month to $500. Clay Foley.
Oh, Clay. Hey, Clay, how you doing, buddy?
Friend of the show.
Yeah.
He's got a picture of Dr. Fauci here, and it says, when someone asks me how many pets I have, and Dr. Fauci is testifying, and he says, "I respectfully decline to answer based on my constitutional Fifth Amendment rights." That's another one from TD, but you guys already knew that. Joe Mag _games has a picture of Wetzel's Pretzels over a picture of Auntie Anne's. And this is like from inside the mall. So literally one floor above the Auntie Anne's is a Wetzel's Pretzels. In front of the show, Joe Mac Game says, "Two houses, both alike in dignity." Mr. Peanut Official, that's right, blue check mark and all. Mr. Peanut Official says, "Ought to see this, ought to see that. Maybe you ought to see some nuts." And IMAX Official, the actual IMAX account, says, "Yeah, go ahead and log off for me." OG Scottiette, friend of the show. He says he's playing that Wordle, and you could tell he got it wrong on the first one, but he had all the right letters, just in the wrong order. And then the second one, he got it exactly right. And he says, "A wild Pokemon has appeared. The Pokemon." And then you see his first guess was penis, and his second guess was snipe. Penis snipe. Last meme for round 3. The penultimate round.
Oh my, right, yes.
Abigail Pugh. That's right. The Abigail Pugh, friend of the show. She says, "Hey, Apple, I will never type heel yeah." Hope that helps. That's all I got for round 3. Penultimate round, leaving only my post with the most, and we're back to brain.
All right. We're going to start this round with the ending of the last round because my blind ass missed it. And then Diane had to point out to me, who's watching on her phone? I have a whole computer in front of me. In the corner of this octopus meme, it says tentacle. Okay.
I did catch it.
All right, let's start. Oh, why did it stop me? All right. Screen sharing has stopped. Let's start it over again. That was my computer being autistic. That's okay.
Sure.
Headbangers Hall mashups has a bird, a blue bird. It has a red Kango bucket hat and a gold chain. Yeah. Pet the Bells. His name is LL Blue Jay.
Ladies love Blue Jay.
LL Blue Jay. I like that his feet are supposed to be hands, I guess. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is.
I want to
Pet
make
the
a
Bells,
can't live
though.
without my radio, can't live without my JDO or something, but I can't quite figure it out.
Yeah. I forgot to shout out the person who posted it was Bertrice Cheesy. Cheesy. I think that's cheese. Anyways, PSR7M says hashtag FB lifestyle, and it says in order to pay for my funeral, I may need to keep working for 5 years after I die. Blamuel L. Jackson. Oh, that is a hat trick for Blamuel. One in each round. He's got the Trump times Mario Kart. It is Mario Kart, but Trump driving with Mario's hat on. Oh, but it says Mario Sharp.
Yeah, he does do that.
Yeah, I don't know why Mario had to be thrown in on that one, but I was like, fuck it. You know what? I like colors. Amber Lynn, 2 words, says LOL. Okay. And they point out, be as important as the G in Angus beef. This one's Michael, you're a Trekkie, right? Can you take this one for me?
I'm a Trekkie.
It says the only data centaur I need, and it's data from Star Trek: The Next Generation as a centaur. And then for some reason underneath that it says weird neighbor.
Guys, I got to tell you what, Cory Doctorow has come out with this weird concept of a centaur, and he's trying to popularize it because he's got a book or something. But a centaur is apparently a name for somebody who does the bidding of an AI, like a human puppet.
No, that's the reverse centaur.
Oh, sorry, reverse centaur. Got it backwards.
Yeah, because a centaur is actually a half man, half horse. I don't know if you know that. It's a really old concept.
But this dude Data, he's part AI, right? Like he's a robot in the Star Trek.
Yeah. His name is Data.
Yeah.
Which is
I forgot. Data's
I
the
do
little
pronounce
Asian kid from
Data. But
okay, Data's the little Asian kid from the
is
Goonies.
Data.
Got it. And then this one says Twonks has a 2-panel. Twonks has a 2-panel with a little stick figure that is very upset. Also has a Star Trek type shirt on. Have you noticed? It's blue. And it says Godzilla is destroying the town. And the second picture is a picture of Godzilla with a white shirt and a red tie, holding a teleprompter, like that little clicky button, and he's doing some kind of slideshow for a presentation. And he's showing you how he's building a data center. Creates jobs, tax windfalls, green energy, low impact. When the fuck has Godzilla ever been low impact?
Yeah, he is destroying the town.
Yep. This one's Libertarian Party, I think.
Oh, fuck those people.
OC Dangerous. Sorry. It says opt out. First panel, this is a 2-panel. First panel says Russian roulette, and it has a 6-shooter with 1 bullet in it. Second panel says American roulette, and that 6-shooter has 3 blue bullets with donkeys and 3 red bullets with elephants. I think that's a political reference. You can explain it to me if you'd like to, Eric. Actually, I'm just going to move the fuck along.
I'll explain it. It's pretty simple. It's actually
All right.
good. It's actually good. At first, for anybody with a brain, you think, "Oh, this is bad," because it's equating the fascist party with the Democrats. But then when you look a little closer, it's actually a good thing because this is targeted toward libertarians, and we do want them not to vote. So opt out is actually a great message for libertarians.
I think it just means that no matter what, the two sides are going to shoot me in the head. I think that's what it means.
Opt out, brain.
I have a long time ago. I don't follow any of this shit, and I'm very happy for
You
it.
don't have to. Read us the Voltron one.
This one's retro recharge, and it says Defender of the Universe, and it's Voltron. But Voltron is in the AI cartoon style of, remember those monster balls? I know TD would remember. Remember those monster balls? You'd squeeze them and the eyeballs would pop out. And so I thought this was cool as fuck.
I bet I could find
and I
some
was
of those
like,
on
yo.
eBay.
Yeah, those things are cool. I never had one. I was too broke.
Oh,
whatever.
listen.
I had Hot Wheels.
Don't Google monster balls. My bad.
Oh, this could be the same. This could be the same thing as like that fucking American roulette thing. Maybe you want to Google monster balls. Opt out. Opt out. Anyway,
if you're libertarian, you can
Davis.
Google monster balls. Everybody else, don't do it.
I feel like you're disparaging somebody's favorite kink tag, man.
Yeah. All I'm saying is if you do Google monster balls, make sure you specify that you want Harry's monster balls, not Eddie's monster balls. That's for the Epstein Island people, okay? All right. Nori Davis, check mark. I don't know who they are, but apparently they're important because they got a blue check mark. And they say, I'm a stand-up comedian, but my doctor calls me a semi-stable psych ward patient. That's just trauma dumping for the rest of us. I think this one's the last one for me for this round is calamities. Okay, see, Diane had to whisper to me to help me because I thought this one was calamities.
Dude, that's a good microphone. I heard that
whisper. That's a Spanish word for calm the fuck down. Does that mean calm the fuck down? I think that means calm the fuck down. And then I was like, oh no, they have 2 E's. Maybe they want you to calm your t-shirts down. But it was calamities the whole time. Who knew?
Yeah, it's calamity t-shirts. Yeah,
it's an AI silhouette of like a samurai. This motherfucker has 3 swords, but only 2 of them have a handle. It's crazy. And it says, never be afraid to cut people off. Quote Lorena Bobbitt.
Nice.
And it is very cool to me that this is coming. Like, I have a Lorena Bobbitt joke, and then like part of my rant in that joke is that I'm manifesting this shit to come back. And more people have been talking about Lorena Bobbitt, so I'm doing my job.
You've done it. Yeah.
You know, it's really weird. I know about Lorena Bobbitt and all that, but I just kept thinking about Lauren Boebert, and we've got the Lauren Boebert problem. I don't know if you guys heard this, but her 21-year-old son got arrested today for doing exactly what all the Republicans have been getting arrested for. So, wow, how on brand is that? Just every day, all the time.
I have no idea who that is.
Brace yourselves, he'll be a senator someday.
Son is.
It's all good, man. She's famous for an act that she did in the musical
Beetlejuice theater. Yeah.
she had a famous vaping scene.
Which is, by the way, the one thing we don't hate about her. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's true. We always bring up the coolest thing she did.
Yeah, it's weird.
So is that Telling Me Banana song? Telling Me Banana? Is that what you're talking about?
Sure. All right, moving on. Round 3. we got another.
That is Dash's haircut. I know what Dash's haircut looks like.
Friend of the show, Mike Hudson, posted this one, and I swear it looks like one of those little troll dolls' hair has been swooped on top of him. And it just says, "No one will notice. I'll come out here and I'll talk about it. No one will notice." And it's like,
That's
and I
Dash
mean,
from The Incredibles. I know what Dash. That's The Incredibles.
oh,
It also looks like that little motherfucker from the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer movies.
oh yeah, who wanted
Yeah,
to be a dentist?
it
Yeah,
does.
it
Yeah, he
does.
did.
Cool. This is great. You give me all kinds of source material to feed into the AI so I can make these myself. Here we have a post that I've been putting out there. Just who are you voting for in the midterms? And you've got a guy in the shirt shrugging with his hands out, and he's next to a noose and a gallows. He's got his hands out to a guillotine, and then another one saying like, "Oh, I don't know," with like a guy on a cross. And I'm like, I don't know. You all know I'm pro guillotine. That's who I'm voting for in the midterms. Friend of the show, friend of the show, Jonathan Edward Durham making his first appearance in the show with a quote, "Well, I can die happy now." Because this one over here, blue checkmark, says, "My parents, beaming with pride because I finally offered to lead the table in grace before a meal. My father's eyes well with tears as we all hold hands and bow our heads, reverent and sincere. Me, butterfly in the sky."
Butterfly in the sky.
And I would like to point out that the actual blue checkmark reading rainbow says, "I don't see the problem." Oh my God, which is just freaking perfect. Oh, I did like one over here. My first Thanksgiving with my husband's family, his mom sat down at the table and just said, "Yay, God." She goes, "I knew I'd get along."
Yum, yum. Thanks for the grub. Whoa, God.
I get
Right.
the weirdest hecklers over here. Here we've got a nice post from the South Dakota Department of Propaganda. It says more cops have been arrested for using flock cameras to stalk women than there are trans athletes in youth sports. That is true. Rated
Right.
true. Guys, I joined this group and I had a lot of fun for the last 6 days. In this level of economic illiteracy requires cyberbullying. And I would not like any of you to join that group. I saw the word economics and literacy and got all excited because I thought maybe there'd be some nerds like myself that also like economics. And it was a little rough in the feed. And then I posted this just, for the hell of it. Show of hands, how many folks here actually took a class on economics or ever cracked an econ textbook?
Uh-oh.
This group has 41,000 people in it, and 687 of them decided to come out and talk shit about this. Because what I discovered is that if you ask people what they know, even if they are fucking morons, they will tell you what they know. I read a lot of articles. I read Sowell's book. I read Friedman's book. I saw a GIF. Anyway. It's just really, guys. And the thing is that, and then people would pile on about how stupid they were, and I was thinking, wow, this is insane. And I found a thing that would actually export all of the comments. Well, I thought all the comments, but for the free version, it would just do the first 100. It'll get all the comments in a group thread and do it. And then I got it all in a spreadsheet. And I was like, well, can you analyze it? And, AIs and stuff. So, yeah, in a group with 41,000 people represented by like 1,000 posts, this little sampling of 100 is a lot of people had an econ or business degree as a major. A lot of them had done coursework in high school or college. And I was like, coursework in high school? Part of the fucking world are you coming from? Econ? They don't even do geography anymore. You're killing me here. Other people just had commentary. Some people just said, yep.
The average age of the Facebook user is like 72 or something. So they were doing coursework in high school back in the fucking 40s or whatever.
Oh, a lot of people qualified onto it too. And I did comment when I posted this that I had independently noted 1.5 PhDs because there was a woman who said that she was halfway through hers and somebody who said that they had a PhD and a number of master's degrees. But the number of people that said stuff like, well, I'm pretty good with money, so I know economics. And I was like, wow. And other people who were like, socialism is bad. And I was like, so what I discovered was that millions of people have confused dogma and finance with the science of econ. which was fascinating to me. So anyway, I shared this one because I was like, it would be interesting to see if econ, people would be interested in this chart. And they just immediately started commenting about what they had. Like, I know this and I've got this. I had a few classes on Keynesian economics at community college. Everybody anyway. So I don't know if you're ever trying to drive engagement and sell products, you might want to think about this. Ask people what they know about something they don't know shit about in a group, and you will get an enormous amount. I had 15,000 people look at this post about have you ever read an economics textbook? So that was interesting. And then after
Crazy
6 days,
the commenters on Facebook weren't smarter.
I know, strange. Who would have thought? But anyway, I finally signed off after 6 days. I'd had enough of all these notifications and stuff. I said, guys, it's been fun, but I don't think I can stand any more posts from the vast majority of yahoos in this group. Thanks for all the fish. Hail Satan! and
Hail
I want
Satan.
I want you to know, thank you. This is actually my post with the most was me leaving, and the 10,000 people in this group who very unself-aware had to tell me how little they cared. They typed out long responses about their apathy. They
And they
found
didn't
me
care so hard.
so hard. I was fucking dying, guys. And I was like, oh, wait a minute. I think I understand the purpose of this group. This degree of unself-awareness requires cyberbullying. So it was just, anyway, I learned a lot. I had fun and also discovered that when you join one of these things, you can unfollow it, unjoin the group, turn off all notifications, and you will still get comments from people commenting on your goodbye post telling you that they don't care. And I just go back. I just go back and I just keep laughing at them. I've forgotten the context of this one, but Normie Has-Beens, Isaac Kramer, has posted this one. It says, real punks report Antifa to the feds.
Get fucked.
I did that just to hear Michael laugh. This was originally posted in Anti-Communist Alliance 2.0, and there's a picture of a punk with an American flag, but he's turning in as an anarchist friend. I don't even understand what's going on here. It said Antifa are domestic terrorists and shall be treated accordingly. So, yeah. Good luck with that, boys. Terrible. Here we got a picture of Wishbone dressed as Gladiator. It says in 1995, Wishbone took on the role of Odysseus, paving the way for actors like Matt Damon and Tom Holland. I got a lot of.
Was just a fucking great show.
I got a lot of love on this. And by the way, too, basically your best bet is to check out the DVDs at the library. If your library has access to the DVDs, that's the only way you can watch Wishbone now, as far as I can tell, man. Buy the DVD or check them out at the library. How sad is that? So people were freaked out. Anyway, putting workers first, who, by the way, has been very funny. We've been chatting back and forth. Says there's a saying about this. April K, blue checkmark, says politicians be like, no one wants socialism while enjoying free healthcare, pensions, and lifetime salaries. And Justice Gadsden says, rules for thee and not for me. Ding, 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 ding. That is the saying. Here we have the two aliens from The Simpsons who are looking at the Earth, and it says, aliens watching this season of humanity. Why does the working class, the larger of the two classes, not simply eat the rich?
Yeah.
And granted, when this cartoon came out, the rich were a lot lower percentage silicone. It's a little less edible now. Controversial political memes for anti-establishment human beings. Poster Dennis Zadnovsky says this one is truth. We've got Sora at Blackheart Sora saying, you basically never see leftist men online complaining they can't get laid or find a relationship. The male loser epidemic is entirely right-wing men. And we have the three standard, pride meme chads. Yeah, we got the one with the Tesla hat beanie. We got the Make America Great Again, and we've got a pink-haired Chad with an anarchist tattoo on his neck and some pretty sizable gauges in his ears. He's like, "Hey, Reddit, I was wondering if it's ethical for me to have 6 girlfriends."
That's a really good point.
And the other Chads look mad. Anyway, got a couple more here. Best and worst of Twitter, too, making the first appearance in the show with Ibsen Moy. They've reposted Mike Rothschild at Blue Sky Social. Says the overwhelming right wing sentiment this week is that COVID was an engineered bioweapon that was also harmless. Trump overreacted to it by shutting down the country, then engineered a drive to create a vaccine that was the real bioweapon that killed millions, and it's all Joe Biden's fault. And like,
Oh, okay.
oh my God. And guys, if you don't know what I'm talking about, I encourage you to take a look at the WCIA local CBS affiliates Facebook page for every single post about anything to really put your thumb on the finger of the heart of America, man. I've been using this one a lot from @RatLimit with a blue check mark over on Twitter. It says conservatives are like, this image, which I had to make with AI, says a lot about reality.
Yeah.
I can tell you what, dude, I've used this 10 times a day, just trolling and pissing people off. I've been giving it to big lefties. I'm like, here, stick this one in your stash. Good times. Stu News, new friend of the show, Stu News, is doing a weird show. He wanted to talk about the news story last week we didn't get to, and he's posted, "Oh, am I Rallard?" It's Stu News. Says evangelist Whitney Lynn was kicked off an Alaska Airlines plane for interrupting and proselytizing during the deboarding procedures. Quote, "Well, that takes the heat off me," says the guy who removes his shoes on every flight.
Oh my God, I hate that guy.
But the woman who decided that it was evangelizing time and
She's
started
worse.
preaching, did
Yeah,
you
she's
see the
worse.
footage? Oh,
Yeah, she's nuts.
yeah. She's now banned from Alaska Airlines, and it's not her first airline. This is like, I'm just like, if you need to fly to Alaska, you better stop getting banned from airlines. That's what I'm thinking. You got some long commutes. Better have some really good podcasts, long ones. That
I'm
has been
tired of
the
her.
end of my round three, leaving only my post with boast. Handing it back to you, Quiet Mike.
Thanks, Eric. Here comes my post with the mokes this week. It comes from Eclipixz, friend of the show.
Clips
He says-
XZ.
Yeah. It says life hack, wear your pants backwards so you can poop through the zipper.
The fuck?
That's all I have this week. How about you, Brain?
Can you imagine those that like to wear the onesies like the Dave Chappelle specials? Anyways,
What?
all right. This one, my post with the most is something I posted on July 30th, 2022. Just so you know, Eric, this is not just discriminatory towards you. So I wrote,
Okay.
literally the only downfall of having the ladies main event is there is 100% guarantee that I will hate the walkout music on both sides. Let's go, Lioness. Hashtag UFC 277. And I'm going to cheat and do a second post of the most because on this day, August 11, 2023, my beautiful wife, Diane Lopez, tagged me in Sweet Memes Are Made of G's.
Nice.
And there's a picture of, I think this is somebody from The Emperor Wears New Clothes or something like that, but it looks like he's got some earphones on. And you can tell he is just grooving away.
Mm-hmm.
And it says, me every day listening to the same 8 songs as always.
Oh, I know right now Michael and JB are like, oh, this meme touches me.
Yeah.
Speaks.
That's it.
Yeah, I know.
So yeah,
It's weird.
When I hate on you about your music, Eric, it's not just to hate on you, even though it kind of is a little bit, but just a little bit.
But you just want to remind everybody that you hate all music. Thanks, Bray.
Yeah.
Well, no, he likes those 8 songs.
Yeah, and we're looking for Nan to do a guest DJ one day. Who knows?
Stop it, dude. Hey, I'm taking that out in post. I lived with her. That ain't happening. All right. Doing time for the post with the most. We got a picture of Zoran Mondami and Central Park looking green and tree. and Leafy says Zoran Mondani has announced a plan to increase New York City's tree coverage to 30% by 2040, aiming to create more green spaces, reduce heat, and improve air quality. And Derek Millman says somebody making $25,000 a year in Alabama just had his whole day ruined.
Yeah. Come on, man. Leave those Alabama people alone. Stop
So
crushing
wait,
it in New York City.
Oh.
time out, time out. I've heard this Mamdani name for like the last 3 or 4 months.
Sure.
He's the
His
mayor of New York.
fucking first name is Zoran?
Yeah.
Zoran.
Ain't that like a Superman villain or some shit?
No, it was a movie about a barber.
No, that's Zohan. Don't mess with the
Look,
Zohan.
look,
It's
Look.
so close.
look, all I know is this. For a very long time, I have felt that people with Z's in their names are just cooler people.
How about with people that have X's in their names, but they're pronounced like Z's?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I think Zoran Mamdani or whatever is a good politician. I bet he sucks to hang out with.
No, he smiles a lot. He tells jokes. He's fun.
No, he's always talking about new municipal plan this. Here's
Well,
how we're gonna make this work for everybody. Blah, blah, blah. Like great
Oh my God.
politician. Terrible at parties.
Dude.
That's my guess.
My nipples are rock hard.
Yeah.
Gross.
I'm going to give you the reverse analogy of that because you guys tell me over and over again how Joe Rogan is a piece of shit. But I would
Jogan.
smoke weed and hang out with that dude like 10 days out of the week.
Here's the
And
way
there's
I feel
only
about Joe
7.
Rogan. I think Joe Rogan would be fun to hang out with. I don't think he should have the power to influence anybody. He's not what doctors would call
That's
smart.
not his fault, though. That's
Smart.
the idiots listening to him.
Look, man, you're fucking preaching to the choir. I hate the masses.
Yeah. 100 million people have terrible taste. What are you going to do?
Yes.
So,
They
And
got
they're
swept away
all
by the
You
Macarena.
and your friends listening to your music. No, never mind.
I want to
My
start
bad.
drinking. Ladies and gentlemen, that wraps up an entire episode of Facebook for the Blind for August 11th. Thank you so much. We love you. Mwah.
Love you, George.
And we
Love you, Beverly.
Hey, Nan's here. You didn't hear that part about you.
Oh, I did. Oh, I heard that part.
Love you guys.
I
Gotta
heard
go.
that part.
Thanks for listening to an episode of Facebook for the Blind. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.